Hi everybody, my name is Dinogamerpey and welcome to my channel. Now, as you can see, right there, no, right there we go, it is blue. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking early blue. And it's because my movie maker and my YouTube hate each other. They're just fucking fighting for each other. It takes about a normal 15 video now, minute long video now for fucking to be uploaded in 3 hours. So now I have to wake up. I kind of have to wake up really fucking early in order to get this done. Even be turned in around like 3 now. It sucks. But I haven't went to bed yet, so I haven't slept since the previous night. Like, not last night, but like the night before. Yeah, that's when I went to bed. And I kind of was gaming all night with my group of friends and my sister, and voila! Haven't been to bed yet, and I got class in an hour. I still, like, I have to get dressed and everything. What am I doing with my life? That's pretty much what's going on. But I'm doing this video because I'm talking today about gaming videos, or not. I keep saying that. No, it's more like gaming stories. Like, and I have two for you. One that happened recently, and the other that happened a very, very long time ago. And the first story is how I got into video gaming. So, the very first game that I actually remember that actually really got me introduced to video games today is the Nintendo 64's Super Mario Bros. My dad loved that video game as well as my mom, and they had went out and bought the Nintendo 64 at the time because that was the most popular thing that they could buy, and I ended up playing that game till, oh my god, all hours of the morning, all hours of the night, and it was just amazing, and it was my favorite game, and it was, I think, I started playing that game before I even started going to school, so I was pretty young when I first started. The second game that I actually was introduced to that actually got me started was World of Warcraft, and it was thanks to my cousin Ricky. He, like, at first I was very, like, not into it, that wasn't my type of thing at the time, but when I got a little older, I started, like, realizing that I actually really liked the game, and the game was, like, it was fun, it got my attention very quickly, and it was something my parents were my parents were actually a little bit more proud of me that I'd rather have played that game versus, like, me going out and doing stupid stuff at the time, like with my friends. Pretty much my friends. They didn't want, like, me hanging out with my friends that I made. And I can understand, my friends were fucking idiots. I mean, but who wasn't friends with idiots at that time? But those were the first two big games that kind of introduced me to gaming, and then after that, I'm one of those people that just don't really do enough research on video games, by the way. Like, I'm really excited for Sun and Moon, for example, because I've done already 2 videos on that game. But it's because I know not Sun and Moon specifically, but I know Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon was another early game that I played at a very young age that really got me into video games. But because I know Pokemon and I know how the game works and I love every minute of it, I mean, I got this tattoo because of Pokemon. Okay, I really like Pokemon, and it's like, it's done a lot for me in my life personally. It's like, it kind of like helped me through a depression and whatnot, which I'm not going to go into, but it had helped me through a really dark time, and I was able to, you know, play that game that made me happy. And, you know, with it, that's why I kind of got the tattoo, is because I'm still working on it, but there is a reason I got this tattoo for Pokemon, not just because I like Pokemon. But because that game was so influential, I got this stupid tattoo now. But sidetrack, sorry. But because of this, I was, oh my god, I don't even know what I was talking about because I got so sidetracked. I know that but Pokemon was actually another game that had influenced me to play video games continuously to this day. And it was better than me going out and hanging out with some of the people that I was hanging around myself. And it wasn't really my fault. It was more of the it wasn't the other kids' fault either. It was the neighborhoods that we were like being raised around. And the neighborhoods that I lived in were just not good. Not good. There were very rude people there. It wasn't really kid-friendly neighborhood. So a lot of them kind of just were the people I hung around with were just also being negative. So I ended up with kind of like negative friends. And my parents had rather me play video games versus me going outside as a child. Which is something I really like doing now. I really like playing video games nowadays. But games that I play now, like before I bought this computer, because I specifically bought this computer so I can do YouTube, because I've been wanting to do YouTube for about a year now. Or actually, I've been wanting to do it for more than a year. I've been wanting to do it because of the influence that Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie have given to me. Because these are people that they're not just influential, they actually care about what they're doing. And they care about the people that, you know, watch them every single day. And when I saw that, they're doing something they love, as well as helping people that need help. That is something I wanted to do with something I want to do for the rest of my life. I mean, not just like, I don't want to be 60 on YouTube, you know what I mean? But I want to be able to get to a good point in my life where I'm helping people and people are able to recognize me as someone that has influenced them to be a better person now than they were 3 years ago. That's the type of person I want to be. And so now, you know, and I'm trying to be a little bit more calmer. Like, I know I cuss a lot. Like, that's one of my big issues is cussing. But I'd rather cuss and show you guys my true self versus me being this nice monotone dandy person, because that's no fun. No one wants to sit there and go, okay guys, so today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a video game. How fucking boring is that? No cussing, no, you know, no emotions in it, no nothing, and it's just mind-boggling is pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is. But sorry, I kind of got a little sidetracked. A little bit. Once again, you'll find that a lot. You'll see that. You'll see that I get sidetracked a lot because I have so many things going in my head, going anyway, so the second story. God, I'm an idiot. Anyways, the second story that I have to talk about is the second story that actually not really got me into gaming, but makes me want to continue gaming on this game. Because, alright, the first time my sister had introduced me to she introduced me to this MMORPG called Echo of Soul, which is something that I have done on my channel, and I have showed you guys how, or at least got up to level 10 with a warlock, and I am planning on continuing with him. I'm probably going to do not every 10 levels, because at some point it gets really difficult to do 10 levels in a video. I'll probably start going down to 5 levels at least, because that's a little bit more reasonable than 10 levels an episode. I mean, just in the previous episode alone, that took me almost an hour and a half to get to that point at level 10. So imagine me doing it now that I'm a higher level, getting that character to level 20. That's going to take me almost 3 hours. So I'm going to be a little bit more reasonable and cut it down to at least 5 levels. And I'll probably stop making the videos around level 40. Because at that point, you definitely know the game, you know how it works, you know how I play it, which is something that's really bad. And yes. And now they saw you, so welcome to the video, Tiffany. That is my sister. That is my sister. She's the one that was gaming with me when I was playing Riders of Icarus, as well as playing some other games with me. She's the one I talk about a lot in these videos. But anyhow, in this story, I was introduced to Echo of Soul by her, the one that just walked out with her dog. And we ended up finally making these 2 characters, and we decided to actually work with these characters, which were amazing. And that character, I had named her, she was Snowy Ivy, and she's a sorceress, and she was a ice sorceress. Then things got a little like crazy because I actually hate that character because she's so not because she's weak, but because I'm more of the person that rather take and receive damage, and like I rather tank things and also deal damage versus having to wait and like take my time on things. It's just not fun. That just makes it seem boring, which is a reason why I like the Warlock. Because the Warlock, you can just go, you fucking kill them and destroy them in like fucking seconds. With other bonuses for the Warlock. But anyway, getting off track again, sorry. But anyhow, my character Snowy, and her character's name is Grim. And we were, running and stuff. All of a sudden, we got to our very first dungeon, and we see this group of 4 people. No, 5 people. They were this group of 5 people, and they were getting ready to get into the dungeon. And then they, immediately as soon as I got in there, they started talking to me. They started having a conversation with me, and all of a sudden, I found out that I was invited to this guild. Not invited to the guild, but invited to the party so like we can do a party mission for the dungeon. And if you guys have played Echo of Soul, you can only have 6 people. I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 people to a group. I think it was 6. If you can only have such a small number of group that my sister wasn't able to join the group with me. So I ended up getting stuck with this group of people that went in and did this dungeon. And mind you, these guys were almost level 20, and I was like level 13. So we get through the dungeon, I get all the best equipment for my character, I get to put it on or whatever, and the very first person that that I end up being friends to this day is that he called me short and that I was adorable. I got so mad that I ended up using one of my ice moves, and the ice moves send up icicles, and they like start stabbing people. They kind of look like icicle axes, or not axes, but like they kind of look like spears. And it ended up like shoving his ass, hitting him in the ass. His character, you can watch it. It jumped up, and he actually wrote in the chat box, "Ah, it hurts." We ended up being friends to the point where we ended up partying together with my sister. He ended up going with us a couple of times in the dungeon, again with just me and her. And he even has gone as far as to like help us every once in a while in the game. My sister and I noticed that out of everybody in that guild, because we were later invited to the guild and we ended up becoming friends with these people, that once we were inside this guild, that people were talking to us, we were partying with everybody, whatever, but this guy named Senna had been with us since, the very, very beginning. He kind of, like, gave us an idea, he helped us every once in a while, he even asked us to party with him in dungeons that even he didn't really feel comfortable with doing, and we kind of had this really good thing going. Well, all of a sudden, he honestly didn't like the game. He told us that, he'll play it and whatever, but he just doesn't really care for it, because it's something that it was almost like you had to pay in order to get into higher levels, or not really higher levels, but to get stronger than other players, you had to like pay real money, and that's just something that just didn't appeal to him. So we told him about this game called Terra. Come to find out that he forgot about the game Terra and was a founder of the game with a character at level 49. So we were now playing with a founder of Terra who didn't even know he was a founder, and we ended up in one day creating brand new characters and getting all of those characters up to at least level 32 to 33. And we did that like all day and all night. That's pretty much what happened. And then the next day, which actually just happened recently, a night ago? No, last night? We were partying together. And we're going through the area of Terra and all this stuff. We're going left, right, and then we go to a new dungeon. And in this dungeon, my sister gets a brand new outfit, and it looks it just thinking about it just makes me laugh, because the outfit, like from here, like from her shoulders and down, it kind of like, it looked like she had like a dress in the back, right? She turns around, it's all open. The only thing that you can see is like this bra, and then the rest of it is like these belt chains just all attached to each other. So you can see her, she's in these mid-high thigh stockings with these giant fucking boots, this almost lingerie looking shirt with a bra right underneath it, and she was like not covering anything. I mean, if you looked at her, like, she wasn't wearing pants either, she was wearing just straight up underwear, right? So she writes in the comment section and is all like, I do not like my outfit. It is not appropriate. And he's like, I don't mind. And he kind of like did this like happy face, and my sister and I looked at each other. We went, he did not! And then we laughed and went, oh, it's because he's a dude. It's totally because he's a dude. My character, I was actually really happy, because at one point she kind of looked like a whore, and then it kind of got down to really badass armor. But other than that, those were like my 2 stories, and they were on my mind like all day. And I decided to give my stories and why, not just why, but like my stories on gaming, which I think is a pretty normal topic. This is a gaming channel as well as an art channel, which I am going to eventually get back to, at some point. Drawing. I mean, I drew this last night while waiting. So I am an artist. Like you can see, I do art. I do art. Yes, I do art. I am an artist, so I'm not lying. Like, I can actually draw. Like, that's my specialty. I'm really good at it. But, I need to figure out how to do it on the computer as well as off the computer. Or not really off the computer, but, like, be able to use it off the computer while recording my reaction and me drawing at the same time. And I need to get a better software, because, once again, my fucking software is pissing me off. And I want to strangle it, like, so bad, because it's pissing me off. But, other than that, I'll try and figure out how to get, once I get, Sunny Vegas in February, I'll be able to do that again, and by then, I'll probably still try and do, every once in a while, video games. Not constantly. Like, Echo of Soul took me a long time for even, like, I recorded it, I'm not gonna lie about this, I recorded it the day before Halloween, so October 29th was when it was, I recorded it, I put it up. It did not come out until Halloween, which is why I didn't do a Halloween special video, and I was so pissed, because I was so ready for the Halloween video, and I didn't want to push it to today, because then there was no point. We're already in the 2nd day of November, and it would just been stupid, so I didn't want to do that. I ended up making a no makeup, why I don't wear makeup video, which, I mean, look at this. This is all pretty. What is wrong with me? I think it's because I haven't had any sleep. That's what happened. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will stay tuned for more videos, and even go back and watch some of my old videos. Which, oh my god, I'm just cringing thinking about it, and I'm not that far into making videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button in the section below, and I'd really appreciate it. If you guys have a comment for me, leave that also in the comment section below. I would totally like to read every single comment that you guys have, and or questions that you guys have for me. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to like read it and all this stuff. I just need y'all's participation. And that's about it. So stay prehistoric, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!